Okay, I've been watching the Fast and the Furious now. Okay, as I record this part of the video, which as you will see is a much longer video, just started the fifth one. Okay, so this is one of these film franchises I said I'd never really watch because they really doesn't appeal to me. Cars and action, I love action, but just a movie for people like cars and guys driving cars and high octane cars. Okay, first two, interchangeable. Okay, Vin Diesel's not in the second one, Too Fast, Too Furious, but it just felt like a complete retread of the first one. And more I thought about it, those two films, I'm going to just group them together, The Fast and the Furious and Too Fast, Too Furious. They feel like Top Gun. They really did. It is Top Gun with cars. The characters just felt like it, and loyalty and family and everything, you know. I like that aspect of the film, but it just felt like it's been done before, but done before better. So I thought, okay, I'm going to persevere. I'm going to try and work through all of the ones, at least the ones I can get on Netflix and Sky Movies. So the third one, the Fast and the Furious Tokyo Drift, the Karate Kid, the character DK, the Drift King. If you know or you've heard, or it's on YouTube, the whole different reading of the Karate Kid, where Johnny is the hero, and it's Daniel LaRusso is the bad guy who comes in, and that's what the hero. I mean, I don't know the character's name in Tokyo Drift. It felt like to me this American guy goes to Japan after messing up again with cars in America, and challenging this dude in America to some car race again. Karate Kid goes to Japan and mixes up with these other people, and the bad guy, the DK, the Drift King. Great names. Whoever came up with that name, absolutely fantastic. So it's a film about drifting, which I only knew something about. I don't know really much, but okay, the cars in this movie, to make it different from the first two, they drift when they're going around corners, and it's all about drifting and boring. I'll safely say this ranks as one of the worst films I have ever seen. Not the worst. The Ridiculous 6 and Rambo 3 rank as the top two. Oh yeah, and Bullet to the Head. Sorry Sly, love your movies, but Bullet to the Head and Rambo 3 are terrible movies. And Tokyo Drift ranks up there with... Actually, it ranks up there with Rambo 3 because, as it's one of these films that I had to take a few breaks in between because I was getting so bored of it, but I persevered and I made it through. Tokyo Drift, terrible film. So the fourth one, again, interchangeable, but we've brought Vin Diesel back. More enjoyable, but I switched off a few times when I got bored and went back to watching it because I will make my way through these movies. So I've just started on the fifth one, so I'll go on to the fifth one when I do the next part of the video. Okay, I've just watched Fast 5, and you know what? So far, it is the best one of the lot so far. The injection of Dwayne The Rock Johnson as Hobbs really boosted it and turning it more into a standard action film. So it actually really works. It's like I said, it's the most enjoyable one. The little mid-credits bit at the end was cool. Kind of figured that Letty would be back, because I've actually seen posters for the ones that came since, and but it was a good film, a great action film. The ending, I kind of saw it coming with the two safes, but yeah, otherwise the best one so far. On to number 6 next. Okay, another part now. I've last watched Fast and the Furious Part 6. Can't find number 7 on the movie channels on Netflix. That's what I'm going through them on. And number 8, which was on Netflix. So, number 6 I actually really enjoyed it. I like the way that it was actually set in Britain and recognising parts of London. It was good. Dwayne Johnson's fantastic in it, and so is Luke Evans as the villain. So, and a nice little PS on the end with Jason Statham. Really good. Thoroughly enjoyed it. It's one of the best ones I've seen in the franchise. I like the way he's moving more action and veering away from the whole cars thing, because cars are really not my thing. Sadly, I couldn't find number 7 anywhere, so I just watched the honest trailers. Not the best honest trailers, but I got the gist of it, and how they wrote Paul Walker, may he rest in peace, out of the franchise. It sounds good. I'll eventually, if I can get the box set at a good price when Shaw and Hobbs come out, I'll watch it then, as it makes it onto the movie channels or Netflix before then. Like I said, going to number 8, I really enjoyed number 8, all-out action movie. Thoroughly enjoyable. I like the Vin Diesel's Dominic Toretto's arc. It was good. I like the way that, you know, the reason behind him turning on the rest of the group. I thought it was well handled, and bringing having Jason Statham and the Luke Evans part in it, and introducing their mother was really good. And you know, I thoroughly enjoyed it. Like I said, I like the ones that is going more action, and Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, and you know, is perfect. But he towers over Vin Diesel. Now, I really started to really like Vin Diesel after watching all these movies. You know, it's just perfect. It's just a good all action movie. I think number 8 so far is my favourite in the franchise. So I'm glad I watched it. I mean, I only started watching these because I wanted to go see Shaw and Hobbs, as Shaw and Hobbs does look like a good movie. So overall, I'm glad I watched them. It's, like I said, it's not the sort of films I'd ever imagined I'd be watching, and to actually just go binge watch them over just over a week period, I'm glad I've done it. It's the first load are really not. I think, you know, you can actually break them into 2. The ones with Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson in, that's when it starts to get really better, and really when I started to enjoy it. The third one, Tokyo Drift, I really didn't like, but I know you're supposed to watch them in a different order than 1 through to 8 order, but I like the way that they do tie up the ends, and they do tie into Tokyo Drift in the end. I mean, even though I don't like the movie, but like I said, the way that the characters are done and everything, it's really good towards the end anyway. Like I said, 5 through to 8. Okay, I admit I haven't seen 7 again, but I just like the way they took the characters, and the music does seem to get better, even though it's not my type of music, but the characters are there. And Vin Diesel, and of course Dwayne Johnson and Jason Statham in number 8, as well as, you know, Michelle Rodriguez. Actually, I can't fault any of the casting, I'll be honest with you. It's, like I said, I'm glad I've watched them, and like I said, I will consider buying these now when Hobbs and Shaw makes it onto Blu-ray. But I will go and see Hobbs and Shaw at the cinema, so you'll see that in another In the Geek Room review. So, glad I watched it. Like I said, not sort of film I normally would watch, but I just like the way they turned it all action towards the end. So that's been my opinion and reviews of the Fast and the Furious franchise. See you all in another In the Geek Room video.